Good morning from Overland Expo Mountain West. It is Sunday morning before it officially opens, so it's kind of the calm before the storm today. And what I want to do in this video is take you around and show you some of the cool, innovative things that I have found here at Overland Expo Mountain West. I mean, it's a whole lot of the normal stuff. There's tons of trailers, there's tons of rooftop tents. There's just a whole bunch of the normal selection of vendors here. But in my walking around, I have found a few things that I think are truly cool ideas that that I think are worth noting. So that's what we're gonna do. First, my Gladiator is here in the Extrusion Overland booth. I've been here with Guy GPS teaching two different Gaia classes, had a blast doing that. But I want to show you just a couple new things in the Gladiator. I haven't been doing much to it, but I do have a couple little things here in the back. First is my new tailgate table. This is actually one of Extrusion's kind of subsidiaries, XTR Off-Road. That's their company. They were kind enough to etch the logo in here, but it's just a very smooth sheet of aluminum. It's very lightweight, very thin, has optional cup holder pockets here, and this is actually quite a bit lighter than that thicker cutting board material tailgate table that I had. Very happy with that. I love it. The other thing is, you may know that my fridge is just a little different. It's the same APL 55. I broke mine. I like legit dropped it, trying to get it out of my Jeep. And, well, anyway, ISCO is nice enough to send me a replacement, and I decided to go with the stainless finish over the black that I had. And they've done a little update on the inside of here, and that's there's new baskets. There's always been a basket for this back compartment, but now there's two baskets for the front compartment here. So that's cool. That's real handy. And one thing that I am hounding and just bugging them to death about is to get the exoskeleton topper finished for the Gladiator design. This one's obviously on a Tacoma. I've shown this in multiple videos because they've been working on this for so long. They're just trying to get it completely dialed in. They've even changed up the hinges. These are totally custom milled aluminum hinges that they have created. They designed these hinges. It's just, I think, the most beautiful topper on the market. It's just so sleek and so well designed. And as soon as this is available for the Gladiator, I'm swapping. They are so freaking creative at Extrusion Overland, and I'm just chomping at the bit to get the exoskeleton on my Gladiator. So maybe by the end of this year I'll have it. But we're gonna zip over here to one of the vendor booths and show you something cool. I am spoiled and whipping around on my one wheel. All right, this is the 4x4 Colorado display. They have a massive display this year, showing off some new products. They've got a new like a little shower gazebo. Their tents are always fantastic. Of course, this is the awning that I run, but this is the new guy. Look at how tiny this tent is. It's the Atmos Air, and Blaine, show me what it does.
Yeah, man, so this is the Atmos Air. This is one of our newest lightweight tents to our rooftop tent lineup. We came out with this tent so that we could provide some lighter weight options to the smaller vehicle market, the smaller utility vehicles, say a Subaru Crosstrek, say your Jeep Renegade, etc. Or if you just want to put it on your truck, go ahead. So this is the Atmos Air. It has an aluminum frame platform, and the structure that builds up the entire tent is actually made of an airframe. So we're going to get this thing opened up. We're going to take the soft cover off, and we're going to show you exactly how long it takes to blow up, as well as some of the functions and features of the Atmos Air.
And how much does it weigh?
It weighs 118 pounds.
That is unreal.
When it's closed, you have a 53-inch length and you have a 42-inch width, and then you're looking at about 13 inches high if you have the ladder attached in the soft cover. Otherwise, you can get it down to about 10 right here.
That's beautiful.
So
that's unique.
Same like most other rooftop tents that flip out and fold out.
Look at that.
And we'll go ahead, close up the ladder, and then inside, we're gonna reach inside, and we've got our power cords right in here. You've got two different options here. You'll see we have our input DC 12 volt. So this is actually connected to an air compressor that's built into the frame. You'll get a better look at that in a second.
The air compressor's built in.
Built in.
That's
now,
cool.
You'll notice that there are a zipper system here, so if it ever does fail, it is covered under our 5-year warranty. We'll replace it for you, no problem. But then you've got this cigarette converter for the 12 volts, so if you do want to run it from your vehicle up to your tent, no problem. Or we have a smaller option if you have a portable power station or a battery that you can plug right in as well. So we're going to go ahead, get our power station turned on. You'll hear an audible beep. You'll know the compressor is running. Oh, very important. We're going to go ahead. We're going to close the airframe structure right here. Get that zip closed, the exhaust valve. And now this is a 3-minute setup time. So while the tent is filling with air, you can go ahead, get some of your other preliminary camp gear unloaded, get your tables set up, your chairs set up while the tent inflates. So hang tight for a couple and watch the airframe fill up.
It's so quiet.
It's very quiet. The compressor is very, very quiet. And as the airframe's filling, you can grab the structure. You can start to feel the pressure inside. Once you get a nice, nice tube on each side, you'll know that it's filled from where the air compressor is mounted all the way throughout the airframe over here as well. So it seems like we're actually great right now. If we shake it around, it's not going anywhere.
Diesel heater port.
Yep, so that is our
Heck
diesel
yeah.
heater port. You can also use it for AC, as it is a 4.5-inch duct.
Nice.
Oh, and one of the most important things I almost forgot, sorry Matt. Once the tent platform is out, once the structure is fully complete, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this sliding channel, slide it into this locked position.
Yeah, I like how that just locks it in place.
And you'll hear that audible lock. Just gives you a little bit more structural integrity of the platform. This platform does have a 600-pound load capacity when that locking channel is
That's
in
awesome.
place.
I love how much headroom is in this thing. With the air structure, you can get a much taller structure than you can with a traditional fold-out rooftop tent. That's just really, really awesome. It just creates a lot more of a roomy interior with the airframe.
First and foremost, this tent is huge.
It's massive. I love it.
At 5'10", 200 pounds, this is me standing up in the Atmos air. Now obviously I'm not gonna be standing up in the tent most of the time, but I do want to show you a couple things that make this tent really cool. So up top, you have a massive, massive viewing opportunity with this skylight.
Oh, I like the little,
Yep.
the little slidey blind kind of thing.
Yep, the little curtain. So we'll
Yeah.
put this under our light here, and there's a Velcro strap on this side of the airframe. There's also one on this side of the airframe. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Roll our curtain back under the light strip and Velcro to that frame again. Open up some windows and we'll let all the light pour in. So
That's awesome.
really, really great visibility, 360-degree views. You've got a massive skylight that you can enjoy the stars at night. And when you're ready to close up, It's as easy as closing a curtain.
And so this is a light strip that goes all the way around.
Yes,
That's nice.
So this is a light strip that comes all the way up and down and around
I
the
like
frame
it.
here. It just plugs in to your USB battery pack or jackery, something along that lines. And then you also have multiple different light settings if you like it a little dimmer, or if you like it brighter, if you're trying to find something, etc. Now let's visit on this air compressor again once more really quick. It fills the entire structure here and all around. And it really creates quite a rigid structure. We've had this out in 40, 50 mile per hour winds already, and it is done just fine. This is a perfect tent for 2 people, maybe 2 people and a small dog. Our intention with the Atmos Air was to create a lightweight tent that you're able to put on almost any vehicle. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to help. Otherwise, there will be a couple different changes. Like I mentioned, again, we're gonna go with the UV resistant blackout coating on the inside. The mattress is actually, what you see here is going to be obsolete in all of the full production. It's going to have our standard memory foam air foam mattress,
yeah, that's a great mattress.
our Cloud Comfort. So that'll be standard in all of our lightweight rooftop tent models. But yeah, we're excited about the Atmos Air, and let me show you how quick it closes down.
I love it, man.
So closing down, the longest part of closing down is really the rain fly rods. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take down these rain fly rods. Then the only other mechanism of closing is taking that locking channel. We're going to relieve some tension on the platform, sliding it back into the stowed position. You'll hear it lock. And then this part is really fun. So we're going to open up the exhaust valve. There we go. So when you're ready to pack up, it'll take you no time at all. Then, once you have that done, you've got your locking channels. We're going to just push in the fabric a little bit, make things easier on us. Just push all that fabric in just a little bit. We're just going to go up and in. You'll notice some straps here. Your first couple, you're going to have to put some pressure down on the shell. Just let some of that air still escape that might be stuck in the frame. Same thing here. And same thing here. And then we'll cinch everything down along. Put the soft cover, buckle that up, good to go.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of any other tent manufacturer making a inflatable fold-out rooftop tent like that. I think it's brilliant.
It's pretty phenomenal. There's definitely some big goals we're trying to accomplish with the lightweight, giving you that huge amount of space at 118 pounds. It's really cool.
It's just amazing, bro. I love it.
Thanks.
Another thing that I'm excited to get my hands on that 4x4 Colorado makes is their diesel heater. This is a Bluetooth capable diesel heater. It's kind of their own unique design. This is not just a cheap Chinese import that they slap their name off of. They upgrade all the internals on this thing, and the best thing about it is it's a US based company. They actually have a guy on staff that knows all the ins and outs of the diesel heaters, so you can easily get US based support if you ever have an issue. That to me is a game changer in the diesel heater realm. I'm actually taking one of these home, so I'll be doing a full review on this sometime in the near future before winter hits. So let's see if I can make it back to my Jeep with the diesel heater, riding the one wheel, and not crash and burn. Heck yeah, didn't die. My friends from Explore Elevated are here. That's the topper we have. And yes, they make them for full-size trucks as well. It's massive in there. Well, you are going to see a theme in what I show you in this video, and that is weight savings, space savings, and comfort. Because I think those are the 3 things that typically we're looking for. I know I am looking for weight savings on my Gladiator. And so, weight, space, because gear takes up a lot of space. So that's where we're heading next too. Is good morning. It's some new cooking sets that save a lot of space. All right, so this is Sea to Summit, and Sea to Summit is released a new line of legit collapsible cookware. This is not your cheap thin aluminum pans. So this is incredible. And they've got the large pots, they've got the smaller pots, they've got kettles, they've got bowls, even plates.
There's a strainer and a couple of cutting boards. That's a larger set, but we don't have this set here.
You don't have this, but you.
We have the pod, so.
That's so sick.
So,
That's so
one of the
sick.
big things for Sea to Summit, and this is a slightly different because our audience is overlanding for this whole collection.
Yeah.
Everything is lightweight. Fortunately, it's a little heavier.
Well, I was gonna say I'm not
Stainless
throwing this in
steel.
my backpack, probably.
But
Totally
I mean, that's
Totally
a
not.
legit cooking pot. It's
Okay,
not like
yeah,
some
yeah.
really thin,
Nope,
like that's
legit.
legit
Yep.
retains heat well cooking pot.
Exactly. So
That's what
we
impresses
are
me
the
about it.
inventors of collapsible cookware. So you might see dog bowls and all that stuff out there.
Yeah.
What you're seeing here is 100% geared towards our overlanding audience. Is all stainless steel, is induction compatible, silicone, obviously human edible grade silicone to help with the collapsibility. Obviously don't put it on an open fire. That's never good for silicone. Keep it on a controlled flame. We do also tell people always keep some liquid in the bottom of them, just because, I mean, even if you have a cast iron something and you're boiling it dry, that's never a good thing for it. So
I've seen this product, and it checks out. It seems.
yeah, we
You know, it's like it's not chintzy.
Nope.
Which is really important. We definitely, like, our kitchen is 9 feet of space.
I mean, if you have ever had to pack for a long distance, out for weeks at a time trip, space becomes a premium. And having quality cookware like that packs down small saves a lot of space in your totes and in your drawer systems, whatever it is you're putting your kitchen stuff in. Those are incredible, and we've got sets for our rigs, and I can't wait to use them for the first time. All right, we're at the Intrepid booth. This is obviously the tent that I run on my Gladiator. Best tent in the whole wide world. Favorite tent I've ever owned. But they've got something that I think is really sweet, and that is their tent chair. Look at this. This is designed to fold down super flat, but give you a comfortable way to sit up in your tent. I mean, let's face it, sometimes when we're out and about, we've got to shelter from bad weather. And if you've spent a considerable amount of time in a rooftop tent, just sitting in a tent, Indian style with your legs out, nothing really to put your back on, it gets a little uncomfortable after a while. But now you can store this chair up in your tent because it's just such a flat profile, and have somewhere to just really lounge in your tent. I am leaving from here, so the next video will be leaving from Loveland, and I'm heading up to the Colorado Flat Tops. I'm gonna spend 4 days up there on a solo trip. I get to take this chair with me, and I'm super pumped. I just think this is incredibly brilliant. Just to have some place to lounge in your tent. This tent already has tons of headroom, but now you have a place just to kick back and lounge and be comfortable without having to, sit up and eventually your back starts hurting and that sort of thing. So, companies like Intrepid creating just simple little things like this that no one else is making is brilliant. All right, well, I told you I was taking this home. I didn't expect Sloan to say, go ahead and take it now. So I'm pumped to use this on this trip. This is not their final production version. Sloan did tell me they're gonna make a couple little tweaks here and there, but he said, take it, give me your feedback. So that's cool. All right, continuing with the theme of saving weight, Free Spirit is doing something quite incredible. This is their Aspen XL Lite. It is it's a normal wedge tent. Some wedge tents weigh in excess of 250 pounds. But this design, it has the kicker, which I think any rooftop tent really, if it's a wedge, should have the little kicker. It just really opens up the space inside a rooftop tent. But this one only weighs 110 pounds, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, they've done some creative things with the frame and the surface that the mattress sits on to save weight. The top is a fabric. It's a very tough canvas fabric. So they do make a cover that covers this. So if you're like going to be in dense trees and stuff, you might want to put that on to protect this from from a tree limb puncturing that. But to make a legit wedge that's 110 pounds, I mean, that is unreal. And I mean, check this out. I'm on my knees and I got plenty of headroom here. It's brilliant. I am hopefully going to get one of these to do a legit review on. So for all the stuff, be sure and subscribe to the channel if you're not. We got some cool stuff coming out in addition to the trip that I'm leaving for tomorrow. That will be the next Friday video. I'm 6'1", and I fit in this very nice. My feet do touch the bottom, but the roof is fabric, so it's not like I'm, my feet aren't wedged into a hard top. It's the roof panel here is actually a quilted fabric, so it's insulated, which is really nice. Up next, just putting out some truly innovative stuff, is Sea Sucker. If you don't know what Sea Sucker is, they make seriously industrial strength suction pads with attachments galore for them. You can see they've got this one holding down a paddleboard. They've got Sea Suckers holding on the roof rack. All kinds of attachments. We actually have this for one of our trailers, just little attachment pieces. This is a let's see, I think it is. I think this is a trash bag. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know how to open it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so that's a cool little trash bag feature. Water tub, GoPro mounts, fire extinguisher mounts, RAM mounts, antenna mounts. We actually have a couple of Sea Suckers Rotopax mounts for various needs. Just a simple little hook when you're at camp. Bike mounts, traction board mounts, lights, cup holders, cutting boards. I mean, you're just kind of limited by your imagination what all you can attach to a vehicle or a trailer. See, we got another bike rack up there, suctioning to the roof rack. High lift jack mount, light bar mount, different trash bag.
Do you have one with a ball head?
It's absolutely brilliant. Just thinking outside the box, because sometimes you don't want to drill holes into your stuff to attach a roof rack or a Rotopax mount, or you just want it to be temporary for that particular trip or whatever. There you go, seasucker.com. That truly innovative stuff, and I love it. All right, I think this is probably the most innovative product at the entire expo. It's called the T-Mat, and it's a whole cargo management system for the back of a truck, the back of an SUV, inside a van. But look at this. It's so simple. It's just very lightweight plastic blocks that all interlock, and so you can make it whatever size you need to. If they don't fit perfectly, you can cut these to fit. And then they've got all these just little dividers and pieces that that fits in there. I need to block something in, so I can put that there. They've got tall ones to block things in. You can make rails with these little plywood mounts. They've got these adjustable ones, so put that in. I need to snug that up on whatever it is that I'm trying to secure in the bed. They've got these round ones, which would be perfect for a propane tank. Little small ones like this. I mean, look what they've done over here. So they've got these little ones, these little corner guards here for these totes, so that's not going to slide around in your bed. They're using some tall ones to secure a diesel canister, which that's awesome. I didn't even think about that. Golly, there's just so many possibilities for just securing your stuff, and you can drill right into them. So they just got a bike fork mount here. That's not an actual mount that fits into here, but they just drilled into this to secure the bike mount. Tall ones for these totes, absolutely brilliant, and they're so lightweight. So I must have these in my Gladiator because these will fit perfectly on my drawer system, and then my water, my 5-gallon Scepter water jug that I have to bungee up there and it still sometimes flops over. This can help secure that. My 10-pound propane tank that just flops and rolls around on that drawer system, it can be secured. And other totes and stuff, I can just reconfigure it so my stuff's not sliding around and I don't have to deal with bungees. Dude, this is absolutely brilliant. Now, how long have y'all been on the market? You said it's been around for about 5 years, but just really now getting serious about promoting this because of different business stuff. But
Correct.
And so tmat.com.
tmat.com.
Just tmat.com. It's absolutely brilliant, guys. And they're super lightweight and easy to deal with. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. All right, last but not least, and this is very much a personal thing because we are looking for this product for ourselves. Is this new trailer from Expedition Trailers. If you recall, last year we were pulling the off-track Phoenix from Expedition Trailers, and fantastic trailer. This year we're looking for something a little bit different. We got the 2 Gladiators, so don't really need an off-road trailer, but we do need an off-road motorcycle hauler. And Expedition Trailers now has this new Sportman model, which is such an incredible design. And they're working with Extrusion Overland for the framing and the molly panels. They've got storage boxes on the outside, but you can very easily fit 2 motorcycles in here, which is what we want to use it for. They've got optional racks for like put a kayak or a small boat through here, fishing rod holders. They've got an Intrepid Geo 3.0 tent on the top of it. Notice they do the pivoting arms so you can have plenty of headroom and loading your stuff. This has just little storage areas within the frame. You can see another larger one right there. It's just a really sweet toy hauler, basically, is what it is. All right, well, that's some of the coolest things that I have seen here at Overland Expo Mountain West. Let me know in the comments what you think of these products I found. I love seeing so many companies trying to save weight, trying to save space, trying to make you more comfortable when you're out, especially when you're out as long as we are. I just think it's great. So if you would, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not. Be sure and subscribe because, like I said, I'm going to the flat tops and should have 3 or 4 videos from that trip of just an incredibly beautiful area north of I-70 in Colorado. So check out our Patreon if you like what we're doing and you want to consider supporting the channel. That link's in the description, and for all of our merchandise like our hats, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. See you next time. Bye.